Good day to you, my friend. It's good to have you with us today for Faces of Harris County. We've got Doug Scott here to talk about what's happening in the parks at Precinct 4. We have over 40 parks that are dotted all over Harris County Precinct 4, and Doug Scott is the man with the plan here. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So before we talk about what your daily duties are in the world of parks, let's talk about you when you were a student. What aspirations did you have? What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, when I was in high school, I wanted to be a clothing designer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to design men and women's Italian clothing. I wanted to go to Europe, but life, I wound up getting married. I went to Texas Southern for one semester, and from there, I wound up in the oil field industry. I laid off in the oil field industry, then wound up at Compaq Computer Corporation. I stayed there for 15 years, and then was laid off there in 2000. And from that point, didn't want to do that anymore, so I sold some stocks and bought a 18-wheeler, went into business for myself, and drove across the country for a while and landed a good contract, and wound up running from Houston to Dallas. And then they got new ownership, and a friend called me one day and see if I wanted to apply for Precinct 4 at Harris County, so here I am.
Wow, so you had a lot of twists and turns along the way, from working in the oil field to technology to a small business owner.
Yes.
So you've just about checked all the boxes along the way. So now you find yourself here at Harris County Precinct 4,
Yes.
working in the Parks Department. Now, do you have a specific park that you work at?
Yes, Samuel Matthews Park. I'm the manager of Samuel Matthews.
Manager of Samuel Matthews, okay. So what do your daily duties look like?
Well, basically, I can get out with the guys and mow and basically paperwork from ordering supplies. But basically, I started as a caretaker at Burroughs Park. And then from there, I got the manager's job, and now I'm at Samuel Matthews Park. But I originally started at Burroughs as a caretaker.
Okay, and so there are a lot of different jobs around the Parks Department. So caretaker, you're a park manager. What other kind of jobs do they have there in the Parks Department?
Well, you have what they call the Trailblazers Department.
Yes.
They basically create trails and work heavy machinery, dump trucks, backhoes, heavy equipment, that nature. So it's different forms of different things that you actually can do for the Parks Department, but it's a big department.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me what you find most rewarding about your job working in the parks.
Working outdoors and working with the public, with the people.
Because we have a lot of people coming through, really from all over the world.
Yes.
We have all kinds of visitors from different countries, and of course all the sports players
Yes.
that use our fields.
Right.
So, very good. So tell me what advice you would give to a student that wants to do something like you do to get to work outdoors and get to work with the public and be in our parks. How should they prepare themselves now?
Well, basically, just have a good open mind and just start young. It's best to start young, because anything that you learn in the Parks Department can be trained. You can learn to mow, you can learn to do different jobs. So basically, just come in young and just be willing to work.
Earlier the better.
Earlier the better.
Right on. Well, Doug Scott, I appreciate you taking a few moments today to talk about what's happening in the parks at Precinct 4 and what you do in your job and this journey you've taken through your career over the years.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.